Hi everyone! This morning I have a story to tell, but first I came and found a storytelling fort. So here I am in my storytelling fort, and I have a story to read to you called Fortunately, which means luckily. But a lot of unlucky things keep happening to this boy in the story. So let's see what happens to him and what he does. Fortunately, one day Ned got a letter that said, "Please come to a surprise party." But unfortunately, the party was in Florida, and he was in New York. Fortunately, a friend loaned him an airplane. But unfortunately, the motor exploded. Fortunately, there was a parachute in the airplane. Unfortunately, there was a hole in the parachute. Fortunately, there was a haystack on the ground. Unfortunately, there was a pitchfork in the haystack. Fortunately, he missed the pitchfork. Unfortunately, he missed the haystack. Fortunately, he landed in water. Unfortunately, there were sharks in the water. Fortunately, he could swim. Unfortunately, there were tigers on the land. Fortunately, he could run. Unfortunately, he ran into a dark cave. Fortunately, he could dig. Unfortunately, he dug himself into a fancy ballroom. Fortunately, there was a surprise party going on. And fortunately, the party was for him. So a lot of bad things and kind of crazy things kept happening to Ned in that story, but it always worked out for him, and eventually he made it to his party. And I think that tells us about what we can do when bad things happen. So there's a story in the book of Mark with a boy who needs healing. And so his father takes him to Jesus, and the father says, "If you can do anything, please help us." And Jesus says, "If you can, everything is possible for one who believes." So when bad things happen to us, we can worry, and we can wonder, maybe God can help us, or we can remember that everything is possible for the ones who believe in God's love and power to help and to heal us. Because unfortunately, things sometimes go wrong, bad things sometimes happen, but fortunately, we can react to those bad things with faith, and we can pray, and we can know that God hears our prayers. Will you pray with me? Dear God, we thank you for all of the ways that you hear our prayers and give us what we need when bad things happen. And as we learn more about you and the way you love us, and as we grow closer to you, give us the faith to come to you and pray, "Please help," without wondering about your abilities. Give us the faith to know that everything is possible when we believe. Amen.